I would say that it is male-dominated. Immediately, I think that that can and often does work to women's advantage, which is to say that there's a certain degree of novelty about being a woman in hip-hop. So on first blush, it may be that people want to come in and check you out. Might that be for a lot of unsavory reasons? Like, yeah, I can watch rap and breasts at the same time. That's great. That said, you can. I think it is possible to really bitch about that and act indignant about it. But I like a lot of artists for persona reasons too. You know what I mean? I like Dave Eggers. I mean, I'm being facetious, but I'm also being very honest. Like, I thought he was so amazing. I wanted to know everything about him. I wanted to know if he was any good at softball, and I wanted to know, like, his genius was humbling to me. I'd never read anything like that. I want to know about the dude, you know, and that's not a totally, I don't know. I don't think that that's a totally disrespectful response. So when people make a big deal out of the fact that you're a girl or a woman in hip hop, I think it's understandable. That said, I have found anyway that, to my discredit, I have in the past couple years, I've let some lines blur that I didn't think that I would. My ears got used to bad words that I thought would always really prick, you know? But I think that a lot of times the female contingent of the hip hop community gets mad at the wrong reasons, I think. When I'm on tour, a lot of times, because I dress in black, people will ask me for a beer because I look like a waitress. That's not a reason to get mad. Do you know what I mean? And the question, are you the DJ's girlfriend? That's not a reason to get angry. But I feel like we attack the easiest shit. The shit that I would be really excited to see some firepower directed at would be, I think feminism has become a dirty word. I think at its best, feminism, like the civil rights movement, would be more about love than it was about anger. And I haven't seen that yet in a lot of hip hop circles, that when there is a feminist presence, it's rallying anger instead of love. And that sounds really hippie, and I hate hippies. But I mean that. I think that I don't want to be your favorite girl MC, you know? I'd rather be like your 10th favorite MC, because rhyme is not a faculty that gender differences really gives an advantage to either class. So I think that there's a needless demarcation, and I'd like to sell it, I don't know. I'd like to write about being human, I guess, more than about being a girl.